What is going on YouTube? This is Sam Martin, Sam here, coming to you guys with a Gravekeeper's deck profile for July 16, 2015 format. So hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. And guys, the reason why I'm actually playing this deck is because Necro Valley is one of the best field spell cards ever invented in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Necro Valley is such an amazing card, especially in today's format, where a lot of cards like to banish cards from their grave, and of course to utilize things in their grave and moving cards from their graveyard to somewhere else. Necro Valley just stops that. Cards like Burning Abyss, Dante, Seer, it stops the Tellarknight matchup. It stops the Necros matchup by slowing down their mirrors. It stops the Inferno matchup from cards banishing from the grave. So Necro Valley is just very, very good. And guys, in this deck's main deck, I actually made a lot of cards to adjust into today's format for this deck to be able to speed up and to compete with today's format, guys. And of course, I feel like Gravekeepers will never die down. This deck is one of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. So Gravekeeper is such an absolutely amazing deck. So hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. And guys, as I progress through the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys some of the card choices I decided to play in the deck and the reason why I play them. So without further ado, guys, let's get started with this amazing Gravekeeper's deck profile. Start off with the monsters. You play, of course, Double Descendant. Descendant is literally a built-in Mystical Suicide Food, and of course a monster destruction card. So Descendant is just very, very good. Its effect you contribute one face-up Gravekeeper monster you control to destroy one card in the field. So one card your opponent controls. So this card is just very, very good. He's a walking MST and of course a walking monster destruction. So Double Descendant. Next you play, of course, triple Gravekeeper's Recruiter. If you guys don't know, the effect of Recruiter is that when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can search a Gravekeeper monster from your deck to your hand with 1500 less defense. So you can literally search up any other Gravekeeper monster except for Spy. So Recruiter is just very, very good. And of course the combo with the Descendant and Recruiter is that activate Descendant's effect, tribute the Recruiter. Descendant pops a card your opponent controls, then you're able to search up any Gravekeeper monster from your deck to your hand with the effect of Recruiter. So it's pretty good. So you play the triple Recruiter. Off to our next monster, you play, of course, triple Gravekeeper Spy. Spy is one of the best cards in the Gravekeeper deck, and if you guys all agree, Spy is the best Gravekeeper monster in the deck. It's because she's able to special summon any Gravekeeper monster from your deck except for Commandant, and she basically speeds up the deck. Spy and Descendant make a really great combo play where Descendant is able to pop Spy, destroy a card in the field, or you can able to make instant rank 4 plays with, of course, when you activate Spy's effect. So it's just very, very good. So triple Spy, and of course she has the biggest ass when Necro Valley is on the board. She becomes 2500 defense. So Spy is just very, very good. You play triple Spy, and next you play double Commandant. Commandant is able to search up your Necro Valley and add it to your hand. So Commandant is just very, very good. And he's a walking 2100 beak set on board while Necro Valley is on the field. So he's really, really good. And he's of course searchable off the Recruiter. Next you play, last but not least, to round off our Gravekeeper monsters, you play the one Gravekeeper's Nobleman. Nobleman, essentially, the reason why I'm playing Gravekeeper's Nobleman is because I feel like Nobleman is literally the fourth Gravekeeper Spy. If you guys don't know, Nobleman's effect is that he's a floater. His effect is that when this card is destroyed by battle with your opponent attacking monster and sent to their graveyard, you can special summon one Gravekeeper monster from your deck in face down defense position. So when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, he leaves the field. You bring out the Spy from the deck, set the Spy. You essentially have a 2500 defense monster, and of course Spy next turn will able to flip itself to search up special summon a Gravekeeper monster from your deck. So Nobleman is just very, very good, and he's just so versatile. I feel like he's the fourth target for Spy, and of course since Recruiter cannot search a Spy, but Recruiter can search the Nobleman, which is essentially another Spy. So that's why I play the one Nobleman. And guys, another reason why this is all the Gravekeeper monster I play, and you guys are wondering why I don't play Shaman. It's because Shaman is not good in the main deck. I feel like although Shaman is a really, really good card, able to protect Necro Valley and negates all effect that activates in the graveyard, I feel like during late game, if you top deck a Shaman, it's a dead card. Sometimes in this deck at all, you do not want to tribute monsters to having to normal summon another monster. That's just a neg for you. And Shaman is just a level 6, although she's really good when she's brought out by Spy or a Nobleman. But you know what? During mid game, you don't want to have to top deck this card and you're like, oh man, I have a Shaman in my hand. Like, you don't want to do that. And drawing her sucks. The only way that you want to bring her out is through Spy or Nobleman. So I just decided to side deck the Shaman. I don't like main deck the Shaman at all, is because I feel like there's a lot of other monsters that you can play, like anti-meta monsters instead of the Shaman. So I just decided to side deck the Shaman. So this is pretty much it. The reason why I don't play Shaman is because level 6, you don't want to draw into the Shaman, and the only good way to bring it out is through Spy and Nobleman. But other than that, this is all for our Gravekeeper lineup. Now off to our next anti-meta monster that you play is, of course, you play The one Fossil Dyna is absolutely amazing. I actually even want to bump this up to 2. Fossil Dyna is just works really well in this deck. It's because you know what? Sometimes when your opponent attacks a face-down monster, while with all their special summon monsters on the board, they'll think that they're attacking into the spy. So, but instead, you know what? Oh, flip Fossil Dyna. Fossil Dyna clears out your opponent's entire board with all their special summon monsters, and this card is just so good. Fossil Dyna is amazing, especially when you normal summon first turn Fossil Dyna and you have Necro Valley on the board and you have battle traps to protect your Fossil Dyna. You literally most likely gonna win the game. So Fossil Dyna is just absolutely amazing, guys. So one Fossil Dyna, and of course I played the one main deck Malefic Stardust Dragon in the main deck. If you guys want to play Cyber End Dragon instead, you guys could. It's up to you, but I prefer to main deck the Malefic Stardust Dragon. Next we play, of course, double Fire Hand. A double Fire Hand is absolutely amazing, and of course, the double Ice Hand. This card works really well with this deck, is because you know what? As I said before, same purpose as Fossil Dyna. When your opponent attacks into the face down card, they'll usually think it's a spy. So you know what? You're able to instead, if you have a Fire Hand pops the monster. Then you bring out the Ice Hand. Ice Hand pops the back row. So it's just very good. So these cards just works really well with the deck, and it's of course another floater in the deck, being able to add a lot of synergy into the deck. And essentially, guys, you don't literally have to win with Gravekeepers. You can singly handily win with these cards on board. So these cards are just really good for the monsters. Alright, enough talking about the monsters. Go after our spells really quick. I play triple Necro Valley, self-explanatory, double Stealth. You know, during mid and late game, being able to add back the Spy and Descendant, or a Spy and a Recruiter to your hand is just very good. So double Stealth, one Royal Tribute. Absolutely amazing. Royal Tribute, if this card resolves, you literally win the game. So good. Especially if you have Fossil Dyna and a Royal Tribute. Man, it's so good. With Fossil Dyna, Royal Tribute, Necro Valley, and battle traps to protect your Fossil Dyna. Just very good. So one Royal Tribute, triple Power Duality. This card is amazing. Be able to search out and thin out your deck. It's just very good. And of course, it adds consistency into the deck. Triple Power Duality, just very standard. And last but not least, you play the one Book of Moon. I feel like Book of Moon is one of the best spell cards in this deck because it just works really well with Spy. So let's say you open up a Book of Moon and Spy. So where's my Spy? Let me get a Spy. All right. So you open up Book of Moon and a Spy. Okay. So what happens is that you set a Book of Moon, set Spy on your turn. They attack. Activate Spy's effect. You always want to bring out the Recruiter first if you have the Book of Moon. You bring out the Recruiter in defense, and then they go into main phase 2. Activate Book of Moon, flip back to Spy on your turn. Activate Spy, flip up Spy. Spy effect activates. You special summon, of course, on the Descendant. The Descendant effect activates. You pop a Recruiter. Recruiter gets the effect to search up a Gravekeeper monster with 15 or less defense monster from your deck to your hand. So yeah, so you can search up, let's say, the Commandant. And Commandant activates effect, pitch yourself, add a Necro Valley. Things like that's really good. Then if you want, go into XYZ play. Kibito locks down the Necro Valley, so it's pretty good. Things like that, Book of Moon can do. It's just amazing. So that's it for our spells. That's pretty much it, and the Book of Moon, of course. Where's my Book of Moon? Yeah, right here. So yeah, that's it for the spells. Now off to our traps. You play, of course, double Imperial Tomb of the Necro Valley. This card is absolutely amazing. The only downside about this card is that it requires you to have Necro Valley and a Graveyard monsters. And but you know, other than that, when this card resolves and you actually have a Necro Valley on the board, which is most likely 100% of the time you're gonna have a Necro Valley on board. This is because you play, of course, triple Power Duality, and you play cards like Commandant to search out the Necro Valley. And you know, when this card resolves, it's just really good. But during games 2 and 3, I usually side one out and put in the second Wiretap because I play the two Imperial Tombs and the one Wiretap. It's because I feel like Wiretap is just really good. Most of the time you're scared of Mirror Force, so you want to Wiretap the Mirror Force. So yeah. So double Imperial Tomb and of course the Wiretap. I don't want to play the triple Imperial Tombs because sometimes you can dead draw the Imperial Tombs because you know you have too much requirements. You know, you need the Necro Valley, and of course you need a Gravekeeper monster. Most of the time, you have the Gravekeeper. You either have one or the other. You either have the monster or the Necro Valley. So you know what? You don't always want to dead draw this card. But you know, I felt like 2 is the perfect ratio to play this card. And of course, it's the Infinity Barrier of this deck. So one Wiretap. The 3. Next to play, of course, triple Mirror Force in the deck. Mirror Force is absolutely amazing. Mirror Force, Graveyard monsters. Mirror Force protecting your Fossil Dyna. It's just absolutely amazing. Just so good. So yeah. Mirror Force, protect Falstadana, Mirror Force, protect the Descendant, things like that, just very, very good. So yeah, guys, so triple Mirror Force, I felt like this card is just a really staple in this deck. I felt like Battle Traps is so good right now, so Mirror Force is absolutely amazing. Next you play, of course, double Phoenix Chain in the deck, 2 chains. Phoenix Chain is able to help you stall, and of course, makes your opponent monster leads their effect. Double Mind Crush. I play a lot of cards to adjust into today's format. This card is really good against the meta right now. Tellarknights, Necros, things like that. Mind Crush is very, very good against. Self-Explanatory, MVP. Next you play the 1 Vanity's Emptiness, 1 Treasure Tribute, and last but not least, 1 Solemn Warning in the main deck. If you guys don't want to play Mind Crush, you guys can take out the double Mind Crush for the Compulse and Bottomless Trap Hole if you guys would like. But I felt like, you know what, since I want to play more anti-meta stuff, I like to play the main deck Mind Crush. It's just another option for you guys if you guys don't feel comfortable playing the Mind Crush in the main deck. After a side deck, you play, of course, 1 Shaman. Side deck is literally a personal preference, but this is what I have for the side deck. 1 Shaman, double Flying Sea, double Max Sea, 1 Thunder King, and last but not least, 1 Falstadana. I usually put these in against the Necros matchup, or even against the Inferno matchup. I'll put up the second Falstadana. It's just really, really good. And of course, you play the 1 Big Daddy. Shout out to Kanye West. That's what he says about Thunder King. He plays the 1 Big Daddy. Thunder King and Viral is just absolutely amazing. You know what? The only thing you search up with this deck is, of course, the Commandant and the Recruiter. But most of the time, you don't. If you have a Thunder King and Necro Viral on board, it's just pretty good already. You already have a really great established board. But if you have a Thunder King Viral on the field, you don't want to normal summon a Recruiter. You know, you guys have to play this card smart. So yeah, guys. So 1 Thunder King, which is really, really good. 1 Raigeki in the side deck. I played the double MST. Where's my second MST? Yeah, I played 2 MSTs in here. Yeah, 2 MSTs, 1 Wiretap, 1 double Imperial 9 Wall, and last but not least, double Mistake. Same purpose as Thunder King. You know what? It may hurt your deck just a little bit, but you know what? It will just destroy your opponent's entire deck, especially against the Necros matchup. So yeah, it's pretty good. I do play. This is 14, I believe. Yeah, 14. I do play the second MST. I don't know. Where's my second MST? This is so bad. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Let me get it. There it is, guys. The second MST in the main deck. In the side deck, I mean. So, double MST. Pretty good. So this is pretty much it for the side deck. And as I said with the Mistake, you know what? It makes Necros not play Yu-Gi-Oh at all. So Mistake is just absolutely amazing in the side deck. You know what? Against the anti-meta, I'll usually put these cards in. Pretty good, but the side deck is just really standard. You guys can play whatever you guys want in the side deck, but this is what I have to show you guys on some of the cards that you guys may want to play in the side deck. It's really up to you guys. That's pretty much it for the side deck. Alright guys, now off to the extra deck. You play the 1 Stardust Dragon. Stardust Dragon is for the Malefic Stardust Dragon. The 1 number 66 Master Key Beetle. Out of all the cards in the extra deck, I will probably go into him the most to help lock down the Necro Valley lock. Next you play the Stupid. You play the 1 Tellarknight Ptolemaeus, and of course the 1 Constellar Diamond. I don't know why they make these cards playable in the deck, in literally any rank 4 deck. This card is amazing. These 2 cards, Burning Abyss, Shadows, really good. You play 1 Cowboy, 1 number 50, 101 Gemini Pro. Says no to Gemini to what's it called, Gina Shane. 1 Steel's Rome Roach, Regna Zero, Excidon, Dweller, Samurai, and last but not least, double Castell to round off our extra deck. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, this is Sam from Team Sounds and Sam signing out. Peace, and don't forget to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, guys. Hey! So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video 100+ likes so you guys can see the next episode of whatever I have in store for you guys. And if you guys haven't checked out my last episode, be sure to click up the thumbnail right there. Click it right there. Just click it. It's free of charge, $0. Just click it, and you guys can enjoy my previous episode of whatever video I had posted up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and of course, this is Sam from Team Sounds with Sam signing out. Click, peace.